Hello, and welcome to a Sunday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to do the Sunday, July 7th, 2024 crosswords and go for that 1,591-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Sunday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Mini is always free to play. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Boise, owner, this is a cowl, chai, peers, this is cop, China, and oases. Glass, risky to plat, glass. Country where the word for lobster translates literally to dragon shrimp. That's pretty cool. Got Boise and China, this one. Nice. Anyway, now for the main event, that's the Sunday Daily Grid, which is by David Karp today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. And this week's Sunday is the only titled puzzle of the week. This week is called Double Digits. Double Digits. Let's see what David Karp has in store for us. Let's get into it. Common ingredient in eyeshadow. Makeshift limbo bar at a wedding. Letters before 34 cross. Second calling. Abandons as an argument. And marsh plant whose flower resembles a corn dog. Cattail. Anticipate in your success, so to speak. And world capital at the foot of the Elburz Mountains. Take something from. A cue from. Chemical compound in plastics and rubber. Is it styrene? The longest distance between two places per the glass menagerie. Inspiration for many a gospel song. Hymn. Admit one was wrong. Okay. This could be Shun, maybe. NHL's Oilers. Edmonton Oilers. Box mass in B minor. Guitar sheet music for short. Okay. Sci-fi comic sound and gentle breeze. Vinegar is an acid. Aptly named mascot of the Baltimore Ravens. I suppose it's Poe. And this could be Zap and Zephyr. Popular brunch cocktail. Animal in the Bacardi logo. So Mimosa doesn't fit. Bloody Mary doesn't fit either. Bring to life. QB's feet. Okay. Wafer alternative. This is an echidna, one of the monotremes. Art Deco, Italian for tooth. This is something about humble pie. But something's going on here. Clear to see, maybe. Attitude. Okay. Abstract painter Blank Thomas, don't know it. Title in a Puccini title. Madame Butterfly, but it's actually Madama, isn't it? Like a room with a lit fireplace often. Hot leaves, question mark. Just tea. Leading to clean. Could be oxy. Go for. Rose is Axl Rose. Things are definitely doubling. Maybe it's just the Roman numerals, though? No. The humble here is super stretched out. Research trials using withheld information. Bush Jr. is the only US president to have an MBA. This is Canon Abel. Minister's robe is an alb. This is maybe Let's Die. Seems like it's gonna be talc at one across. Could be IKEA. This is AKA an alias. Blind something experiment. Oh, double blind experiment is what this is gonna be. It's a lisp. Too toasty. Dente in HD, I see. QB pass, sorry, TD pass here. So it's not humble pie. double digits, so it's double blind. Okay. Set of guiding principles. So why are the E and the X also? Seems like it's going to be ethos. Generate with up. Member of the South Asian diaspora is a Desi. Retail for Calvin Hobbes girl Susie. Words from someone who's following you. Charm. Light selections say. Ales, like a flight of beer. What is this? Martini? This could be, no. Bring to life. Okay. Opulent. Tongue of the mind per Cervantes. Oh my god, you're too funny. So, ROFL or LMAO? Drum up. This looks better. Presentation prop. Duke's address ender. So it's EDU. I think. Easel on top of that also. Bunch. I see. Following as in understanding. This is an amulet. Alright. This could be plush. Royal wedding. Royal whose wedding had a whopping 1,900 guests. Not sure. A city that's home to the Green Dome. Org that Lionel Messi joined in 2023. That's Major League Soccer. Spartan Queen of Myth. I think it's Lita. Serious thing to play for. Makes sense. Add up. Ice on one's head. Okay. Deliver room figures. One might be raised on a farm, a barn, and pouty mood is a snit. Pioneering chemist Lavoisier. Month between April and Juin is May. Lindelof, don't know. Emotionally tax and completing. Cries of pain are just owls. This could be slew. Assistant who handles more than 25 billion requests. That's Siri. Enthusiastic Spanish assent. Big name of chicken. So it's CC and Tyson. I know it's wrong as sick. Writing wrongs. Typos. Light denial, no sir. Offer one's 2 cents is Opine. This is Tyson. This is Kate Middleton. The pen. Play for keeps and Tiara. Gush's spurt. What's happening? Like some hipster t-shirts. Ironic. GPS just as a root. Your wishes command is genie. So-called key of life. When placed under high pressure and heat, it forms coal. I don't know. Pete. Gossip spreader is a Yenta. Hermana de la Madre is a Tia. Sparring partner like this? I'm not sure. This could be an Ankh. Could be Pete run out of clothes. Streak. Or is Egg Dawn. Seems like it's Antoine Lavoisier. What's new tax? Seems like, oh, drain. Party. This could be carouse. Ethnic. Okay, that's better. But there's 4 D's in the middle. Okay. Likewise, maybe just me too. Please, I've heard that excuse before. Maybe it's spare me and so do I. Ready for massage, perhaps. Trash. Here, have a sample. Try one. Turn at a racetrack. So we have 3 R's. This is a rain. Lab mice of 1990s cartoons. This is Pinky and the Brain. Oh, we're just doubling fingers. Okay, I finally get it. Ring finger, middle finger, index finger, and this will be thumb. this. This is a tab. This is Tehran. Taste it and time. Okay. I got it. Irma Bombeck. Its capital is Asmara. That's Eritrea. Rates of return. Cool mill. Whichever is any to no avail. Nevertheless, even so, something a newlywed might wear or dance to at a wedding. This is vainly displayed at a school show. 4 or 6 pointers say. Boom attachment. Okay. Infuriates is Ayers. Okay. F on a final. False. Oiled up. Trash. Dis. Okay. Slowly wanes as support and water heater. Robert, who owns the New England Patriots. Tune first seen on Huckleberry Hound show. It's Yogi Bear. Big name in vaccines. Pfizer. Triage pros are RNs. Taekwondo. Qantas Hub is Sydney. This is E. Rhodes. Robert Kraft. 4 or 6 pointers. Excuse for texting errors. Fat fingers. Kettle, of course. Root word and low rida. Attachment. This is a stag. That's their antlers. A lilt. And a sail. Okay. Ole, you root someone on. Ingredient in a Bloody Caesar cocktail. No returns. As is. UFO crew or ETs. Opposite of absorb. Emit. Early 11th century year. So M. Yeah. MII. Peacock parent is NBC. It might make one's hair stand on end. Gel. She in Portuguese is Ela. Or beliefs. App with rides and bike options. That's lift. Ingredient, right? This is Clamato. Offshore is a C. Custom car consideration. Trim. These are talents. And a band. Ransoms. Fat finger syndrome. Interesting. Okay, I don't know this. A bat, maybe? Bellini? Meetings never end. Attitude is lip. Animate. Alright. Alright, was not the quickest today, either on the puzzle or on figuring out what was happening. Especially given that was called double digits. So we've got the puzzle has the animated the fat fingers for us. And fat finger syndrome. I've never heard of fat finger syndrome. I have heard of, sorry, fat fingers or something like that. Is it a thing? It's kind of a thing. Fat finger error. The Wikipedia article does not have syndrome, but dictionary.com and The Guardian from 2005. Okay, so it doesn't Google that poorly, but I kind of buy fat finger error, as in an error that you make due to fat fingers. It doesn't seem like a syndrome, right? I don't think it's a thing that people have and it's unrecoverable, right? It's like occasionally all of us make a fat finger error. But, okay, I kind of understand to some extent that maybe this made it easier to find matching femurs in length. And notice that who made this again? David Karp didn't have on purpose didn't have much flexibility in which ones could be symmetric with which ones, because the fingers go in order: thumb, index, middle, ring, and pinky. That's a nice feature. They even kind of, they roughly go by length, right? Roughly, the middle finger's sort of the longest, pinky's sort of the shortest. I'm sure that's kind of an accident, but it's kind of a nice accident. Femurs themselves are a little bit uneven because pinky in the brain has pinky as a standalone word, right? So, sort of the best femurs here are definitely thumb and index, because it's sort of surprising to find them spanning two words in some way, right? Eat humble pie and blind experiments. I really thought this would be double blind experiments, but I guess I wasn't paying enough attention to the fact that the B and the L weren't doubled. Kate Middleton and sparring partner are a bit less interesting because, middle is just the first part of Middleton. But at least they're not the entire word, but pinky and the brain. But I guess pinky probably just doesn't appear in too many strings. Yeah. There's just not too much you can do with pinky. Like spinky isn't really anything. I'd complain if it was spinky. I don't think you can do anything like this either. No. So okay, I get it. And pinky in the brain, kind of nice. So I can see why choices were made. And honestly, I think the puzzle basically works. It's got a good logic for why you're doubling the letters. It's got them laid out in the correct order. It's got pretty interesting themers. And it uses the whole space, right? These themers are all pretty long. 21, 19, 21, and they're not actually 21 because it's 21 minus 5 actually, right? But in order to do the theme, in order to double the letters, it becomes 21. So yeah, nice Sunday puzzle, I would say. Let's take a look through this thing, see what we can learn. Had a hard time getting off the ground across the top, I gotta say. Probably could have got an end a long time ago. In HD. Didn't know Alma Thomas. Alma's also a college, right? Just a small college. Portrait of a Lady by Laura Wheeler Warren. Notable exhibitions. They're a gallery. I see, quite abstract. There you go, Alma Thomas. It did end up being Madama Butterfly. It's a hard clue on retail, yeah, but something does that goes for $30,000, A lot of cities in this one. Clued not in the easiest ways. We had Medina, Tehran. Okay, Eritrea is not a city, but that's probably the easiest one. I assume that's the dome of a mosque. Was there another city? No. It's above the tombs of Muhammad and Abu Bakr. Alright. This seems like a thing that I should have known before. But I didn't, so good to learn that. Obstetricians there. We've got some French and some Spanish. This is a nice classic clue on streak. hard clue on stag. Sort of a hunter's clue. This egg resembles an avocado, I guess, in that it's green, but it's huge, right? Emu egg. It does resemble an avocado, though. Well, maybe the size is about right if these are chicken eggs. Interesting. Alright, it's a nice clue. Ostrich eggs, I guess, are bigger. Yeah, I forgot where the Elburz mountains were. Edmonton EDM could also be electronic dance music, right? I wonder if that was the original clue. Zephyr's a nice word. Dente, like al dente. Okay, should have been able to get that. Nothing too crazy, I gotta say. Didn't know Damon Lindelof. If I had Damon, I would of course clue it as Matt Damon personally. Or Damon Wayans. But okay, he's created quite a lot of well-known. He's written quite a lot of well-known stuff, so maybe bigger film buffs than me. It's hard to read these clues that go through the doubled letters, I'll say. Nice Z and Pfizer and Z also. Hovercraft. Rather clue it as the cheese, but me could also be clued as Nintendo Me, but I assume that the Roman numeral is a bit better known in the world at large. Yeah, I think this is basically a successful Sunday. Pretty fun. Not one of my faster times ever, but had a good time. Had a good 12 minutes while doing it. We'll see what the stats look like. It's playing average. It's playing average. 51% faster, 49% slower. Surely I went slow. Oh, yeah, I went 14.3% slower. So I found it relatively quite hard then. But it seems like it's playing about average for everybody. Anyway, let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert. There's a link in the description below. PlusWord's free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Let's see what we got here today. Parts on a stage are roles. The Irish something. Express a thought. Opine again. Within the law, legal. Heather is Erica, like the sea, just salty. Opera, vigil, enact, relay, the Irish rover. What is it? Crave, but we have an A already. Curve, though. Curve does work. Got roles in an opera. Didn't know the Irish rover. I'll have to listen to it. And PlusWord always seems to be keen to clue Erica botanically. Speaking of which, Heather is also a name, but so is Erica. Yeah, you know, I see Erica, I think of the name before the plant, but now they do crosswords, I think of the plant. 777 on 7-7. It's kind of nice. Yeah. Anyway, let's end as we always do on the New York Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. We weren't successful yesterday, so we can be successful today. Saw, dog, jug, bottle, phone, freeze, cell, spoons, mobile, protein, rattle, atom, washboard, price, molecule, crib. Interesting. I mean, cell, mobile, phone. It's probably a misdirect. I'm guessing. Washboard, abs? Or there's also a washboard in like a bluegrass band, potentially. I mean, atom, molecule, protein, cell. Kind of a zoom in different levels to life, I guess. Crib. Sheet. Or your house. I see. Jug, saw, washboard can actually all be instruments. Spoon. Those things are all sort of unconventional instruments somehow. Crib, rattle, bottle, and mobile. Those are things for a baby. Maybe it is cell, atom, protein, and molecule. And then price, freeze, dog, and phone. Let's do this one first. It's gotta be blue, yeah. Dog, freeze, price, and phone. Brain freeze. Freeze pop. Phone. Hot dog. That's gotta be the purple one. Let's just try this one. It's gotta be the green one. No, that's the yellow one? Wow. I guess this has gotta be the green one then. Things that you might buy when you're getting a baby. Price freeze. So what is this? Price line, phone line. There's no freeze line and dog line though, right? Dog house. It's purple, so it could be a word that can precede or follow any of these. Or it could be something harder. Dog whistle, dog walker. Freeze dried. Freeze. Dog. Freeze tag, dog tag, price tag, phone tag. All right. It's the old purple theory of a blank. Yeah, there we go. Did get it in the end. Just took a little thinking. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I'll see you tomorrow for a Moment Monday. We can even play some Flashback tomorrow. See you then.